All right, Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rukakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to like up there, doing his work of faith, and labor of love with true sincerity. All right, I just want to get into a quick lesson, just going in the spirit, all right? And this is Micah 2:10, and it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction." So, for us so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we can truly see that our people are at ease. Our people are lax, but the Lord told us what? To arise and depart. Because the only people that's living here in America that is resting, like we're going to literally be here forever, and this is just it, is you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All the other nations, they're doing nothing but thriving, man. Every nation that dwells here within America is above us, and they are thriving as a people. So who can the Lord possibly be talking to? To arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. The other nations are not resting. They having their political organizations. They having their own little special communities, putting different things together, building this, doing that. So who's resting? Who's not doing anything? The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And there's little things like this that point out, the fact that we are who we said we are. These are little tidbits, So it says, Salakia, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction." What other nation has been destroyed here in America? What other nation? Only the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We be the ones that have been destroyed here while being allowed to think that this is our rest, by Esau putting this in the mind frame that we're actually free, that we're going to so-called get our 40 acres in the mule, that we actually have freedom, we actually have liberty here when we don't. And we see that every step of the way that this that this place in which we live in, America, aka Babylon the Great, has done nothing for our people in any positive manner but destroy us and pollute our minds, man. That's why the Lord talks about the wine of the wrath. Matter of fact, let me go to it. Slakia. It is Revelations 18:3. It says, "For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies." So there you go right there. There you go right there. "For all nations have drunk of the wine and the wrath of her fornication." But who is completely punch drunk to the point where they can't even recover? That's you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. And it said what? "For the merchants of the earth are waxed rich." Except for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. All other nations waxing rich. They waxing fat, man. Except for our people on an average basis, man. I was looking at something the other day, that pretty much spoke to the fact that said, for every $100 that a so-called white American has, the average black person has around $5, man. They didn't give the statistics as far as the other nations, but I guarantee you it's significantly higher, man. Significantly higher. There's no other people that's more poor than we are, within America. Now they would say, "Oh, you have more poor whites in America." Well, obviously because y'all have a greater population. So that's the only reason in number that would count. But when you add it up percentage-wise, no, y'all don't compare at all. So these are the things that Esau try to do, how he try to play with the figures and play with the numbers to make you think something other than what the truth really is, man. But it's our people that are suffering, our people that's out here going through it, right? That's why the scriptures say this in the book of Daniel. book of Daniel 9 and 12. Oh no, it's 12 and 9. It's lucky. Hold on. What is it? Oh, it's lucky. I might got this lucky.